Hey everybody, it's Froggy Poker. So I'm making a YouTube channel. Who am I? I'm just a guy who wants to make a YouTube channel to hold myself accountable because I want to learn how to play poker. I'm not a good poker player. I only really understand the rules and maybe some very, very basic concepts, but I am by all means a very much losing player. To sum up my experience, I would say I have about 50 hours of live poker and 10 hours of online poker, both at the lowest stakes. So live being 1-2, and buying in at the lowest buy all the time, so short stacked. And then for online, it would be 1-2 cent, and that's on America's Card Room. So in that time, I've lost. I think I probably only have like 3 winning sessions in live poker out of the 20 that I have. And on online poker, it's just a massacre. I'm probably down like 40, 50 buy-ins, which, you know, for 1-2 cent, it's kind of insane that I could have lost that much in 10 hours. But I'm awful. I'm like a really bad player. And why I'm saying that is I want to make it clear where I'm starting from. So I understand all the rules. You know, the way I create an analogy for it is I understand how to move the chess pieces. I understand how to castle. I understand how everything interacts, but I don't know any of the strategy. I don't know what to do with my pawns or any of my pieces. I say I'm exactly the same for poker. I understand how to play. I understand the betting rules, and you know, I can sit down at a casino and fit right in. But I have zero idea like what I'm doing strategy-wise. I have no idea what any of these like terms mean when I watch other people make YouTube videos. I just don't get any of it. So why I'm making this is I'm a losing player, and I want to document my journey to becoming a winning player. I have a specific goal in mind, which is to win $10,000 in live 1-2 poker after all the tips are paid and all the rake is paid and all the seat fees are paid. So after all that's said and done, $10,000 of just profit. That's my goal. I think it's pretty out there, but that's good because it allows me to strive for something. Once I accomplish that, this YouTube channel is done. This is, again, just to document my journey. If anybody watches along the way, that'd be cool. But yeah, I'm just a pretty normal person. I'm also doing this because I want it to hold me accountable, because I think I struggle with keeping to something consistently over a long period of time. And I think this YouTube channel will be a good way to kind of keep me accountable. I think it'll also just be fun, to be honest with you. Just seeing my progress and documenting it is really just going to be a delightful thing for myself. So that's why I'm doing it. So in terms of the structure and the plan that I have in mind for this channel, so I plan to post weekly videos, and it will essentially be an introduction of sorts, and then the main bulk of the video is going to be summarizing what I did in the past week, so concepts I've learned, and then also important hands that I played over the week, and then summing up my results. And then the ending part of the video will be going over what I'm going to be doing for the next week. And then I'm going to keep doing this, and then hopefully the last video is me making $10,000 of profit in live 1-2. And then I call it a day. So yeah, I think that's it. So my plan for this week is going to be, I'm going to study 5 minutes, and then I'm going to play on America's Card Room 1-2 cent for 5 minutes, just one table, 6-handed, or 6-tabled. 6 people are going to be at the table. 6 max, I think is what it's called, but 1 table. So why am I doing so little? I think anything in life, you build up to it with baby steps. And I think if I went into it strong, 30 minutes of studying, 30 minutes of playing poker every day, I think I'd get burnt out and this would end very quickly. And I am trying to approach it with a sane methodology, and I think just starting very small and at least doing something every day is better than doing nothing. And so that's the thought process that I have going into it, and why I'm doing so little, just so I can get into the habit of doing it every day. I plan to do this every single day until I get to my goal. So even vacations, anything like that, I plan to still get in the hours, because it's just important to get into the habit of doing it every day. And yeah, that's my plan. In terms of the resources that I will be using, so I have a course that I just bought These courses, for poker are kind of insane in terms of the pricing. And honestly, for the pricing, I feel like the quality is always, it's not that great. I mean, you're paying for a lot of these courses like $1,000, and it's like these websites don't look that nice. They don't even look like the tools work super well. It seems pretty cheap. I think the reason why they're able to charge so much is just the market. They know that poker players are trying to make money, so they can be like, hey, well, it's only $1,000, but you're gonna make millions in your lifetime. And it's like, come on, realistically, for even me to make $10,000 in this Live 1-2 is going to be a hefty effort. So it's just kind of insane to be asking that much. But I did find one called Run It Once from the Ground Up, and it's $50. So I'm going to try this as a beginner course because, again, I don't really understand any of the concepts. So hopefully this will give me at least somewhat of a foundation to build off of. In terms of tracking my results, I'm going to be using Poker Tracker 4. And then what I'm going to be playing is America's Card Room. Why I'm choosing to play on America's Card Room instead of just playing in live right now is because, again, I'm a losing player. I actually played Live 1-2 for a couple weeks, and I lost about $2,000. And this is with buying in at $100. So I lost about 20 buy-ins. I'm awful. And if I keep going, I'm just going to lose money, and at that point, it's going to become gambling. And so there's no point for me to go. I'm a losing player, and there's just no point. So really, I'm just trying to start on America's Card Room because the hands are quicker and the stakes are lower, so it's just a better ground for me to improve my skills while I'm learning. And also the hands go quicker, which means I can learn quicker, and I can play more tables, which allows me to go through more hands, which allow me to improve even quicker. So it's just a better place to improve. I think I'll actually go and play Live 1-2 towards the end of this, when I already confirmed a winning player, and then I can just go and kind of put in my hours and make the money. That's kind of my game plan right now. We'll see how it actually plays out in reality. My idea going into this is that I would become a winning 25 no limit player, which is 10.25 cent online. And I think if I can win that over a long enough period of time that I'm comfortable that I'm a winning player, I think that's when I would decide to go into playing live. And that will also allow me the time to build up a bankroll in real life such that I can play Live 1-2 comfortably. And I think if I have those elements all together, then I can go and play Live 1-2, try to make the $10,000, and then call it a day. And yeah, I think that's my plan. Yeah, so hopefully, for future me watching this, hopefully you can see this, look back on this and see success. And if anybody actually is watching this, so welcome. But yeah, that's my plan for this week. 5 minutes of studying, 5 minutes of playing online poker, 1 table, 6 max, 1 2 cent. Sorry, still struggling with that. And yeah, looking forward to the next video. This is Froggy Poker signing out.